2021. Cam may be joining us shortly. We shall see. But as of right now, it'll just be us holding it down. What would be, before it's about to start any minute now, what would be the get hype moment for you? The big reveal. Smash. You think we're starting with Smash character? Or I guess just what do you think? What do you think we're about to watch right now?
Yeah, no. I think I put myself in the perfect spot by like not expecting anything, not really wanting anything.
Mm-hmm.
So they can really only impress me or find a new way to disappoint me, which is actually a lot more impressive.
Yeah. I think we're going to start off immediately with a Smash character. I think it's going to open with a Smash character. Do you think we get both final Smash, quote-unquote final Smash characters revealed today?
No. Well,
I don't think
let's see what happens.
We're about to find out. I should probably turn this fucking volume up.
Oh yeah, do I have... No, I do have this turned on. Let me maximize this.
Looks like it's super loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. I think we're hot off the presses with a Smash.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hello, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide as well.
The Nintendo Switch system is now in its 5th year, and many people around the world are playing games on it. Nintendo Switch is being enjoyed by a wide range of players spanning all ages and all levels of gaming experience. Thank you all very much. We've been able to offer a wide variety of games on the system, not just from Nintendo, but also from our many development and
Are
publishing
you going
partners.
camera or no camera?
I hope that each of you watching this Nintendo Direct will be able to find a game that suits your personal tastes.
Today, we
This
have
just fucked
news
up all
on
the cameras.
upcoming
Oh, no.
Nintendo Switch games.
Sorry.
And we'll be focusing on a selection of games releasing this year. We hope you
Oh,
enjoy
games
it.
releasing this year.
Yeah, they were clear about that
Okay, to
up
begin,
front.
please take a look at this video.
Oh shit, Breath of the Wild we're starting with.
Or Smash.
Or Smash, yeah.
But this is probably Breath of the Wild too.
No, this is Tekken. This is right out of Tekken.
Oh nope.
See?
That's Smash.
Interesting. This is not who I was expecting, but again, makes sense.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
No, this is pretty good.
Did it not open with the Smash thing? Probably on purpose because they wanted to tease.
No, they
Breath of
never
the Wild.
they never do it with these ones.
Okay.
Kazuya is an interesting choice.
I mean, I feel like it's
Tekken's Bandai, right? Tekken's Bandai Namco.
yes.
That makes sense.
Oh, whoops! I don't want to do that. Whoa, he's just fucking killing everybody.
uh,
Oh, you gotta do R30 like that.
This is a wild trailer.
Kazuya.
He's
Okay.
just straight up killing all of these characters.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it.
I wasn't expecting it, so that's good. Oh.
Not Kirby. At least
Pollo.
Kirby's not dead. Oh my goodness. This stream is so garbage right now because I am moving all these things around.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game.
Sorry, my
Kazuya
alarm's
Mishima
waking
from the
up.
fighting game series Tekken will join the battle. Surprise! I'll go over the details at a later date, so please sit tight. For today, though, we've prepared a short video to showcase Kazuya's moves in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Please take a look.
Oh, I'm surprised they're doing a little bit of a dive on
Yeah,
this
this I
too.
can look at later. I'm gonna make some cereal.
bangers though. Why is Todd so anti-fucking...
Todd's anti everything. I don't think he could ever make
Smash.
Todd
He just
happy.
hates Smash.
This feels like Tekken. No, it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh, Sakurai, you're so
I'll talk
funny.
about the fighter more in a future presentation. We still have to record it first, actually. The air date is shown below. Please stay tuned.
Thank you, Mr. Sakurai. New fighter Kazuya will join the fight in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Please look forward to seeing how Kazuya, who has experienced many harsh battles across the Tekken series, will fight in this game. Alright, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
I feel like now at some point they have to put a Mortal Kombat character in here. I don't want one, but now it's just like glaring.
I guess.
I mean, you get Street Fighter, SNK, and now Tekken. I feel like Mortal Kombat's the last bastion of that little fighting game trifecta, quadfecta.
I was about to say, is this Life is Strange?
Was this already known to be coming to Switch?
Yes.
Well, I think a lot of people are going to be already off the bat not happy with this direct. I mean, I don't care, but if we're starting with a potentially divisive Smash character, and now something we already knew about,
Life is Strange True Colors launches on Nintendo
that's 7
Switch
minutes in.
September
7
10th.
minutes in.
And
What's next?
Life is Strange Remastered Collection comes to Nintendo Switch later this year. There's something for everyone on the Nintendo Switch system. You are Star-Lord, leading a
Really?
legendary band of heroes for hire in this thrilling action-adventure game. Jump on a wild ride across the cosmos, overwhelm opponents with
It's already a
Star-Lord's
bad
daring
look to me.
combat style, and encounter
They're
iconic and
showing off
original
games
Marvel
that have already been
characters.
shown that we know are
You'll
coming
call the
to
shots
Switch.
for the
Wait, this was
unpredictable
already
runs
announced as coming to
as you
Switch?
face cosmic threats
Yeah.
to save the
Oh,
galaxy.
I didn't know that this was coming to
You got
Switch.
this.
I'm surprised this is coming to Switch, actually.
Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy blasts onto Nintendo Switch October 26th. Worms everywhere. In this real-time arena-based shooter, you'll squish your invertebrate
It is
opponents
funny
with
to me,
32
Mike,
player
that
cross-platform combat,
Kazuya's
late and daily challenges,
trailer
battle
opens
modes,
with
and
him
seasonal
killing
events to worm
Dom.
your way up the ranks.
Yeah, I
Plus,
guess
the
that's.
Patchwork Bear outfit
Like, that was
Yeah.
a trailer
Nintendo
custom built
Switch
for
version
Dom.
will be available for free for 2 weeks after launch. A new map, Spaceport Showdown, launches with Worms Rumble, wriggling onto Nintendo Switch June 23rd. Get a 25% discount when you pre-order the game starting today on Nintendo eShop. The fantastical realm of Orcanon awaits. As you explore this fully hand-painted world, you'll customize a team of demigods and unleash devastating attacks and captivating turn-based combat. Astria Ascending launches on Nintendo Switch September 30th. Return to the funny, charming, and quirky world of
Oh
two-point
man,
counting.
I hope Nintendo has some bangers
The
lined up
wholesome
for this
management
tournament
system
because so
2.0.
far,
Yeah, this is,
You'll build and run your very own university the way you want it. Lots of creative tools are at your disposal to make the school yours and take your education.
I like to think that
the
they're
next
they're
level.
speeding through some of these announcements,
Enrollment
just
for
be like,
2 Point
hey, these are
Campus
coming to
starts for
Switch, but
Nintendo
also
Switch next year.
we're gonna leave some time for the big boys, the big guns.
A beloved series rolls into its 20th
Super
anniversary
Monkey Ball.
this year.
I would be way more excited for this if I didn't see that it got leaked. Because I fuck with Monkey Ball.
When are
I
they
mean,
gonna
I'm
add
still
him to
excited
Smash?
for this. If I gets into Smash before some other people, that's a thing.
Well, apparently Guardians of the Galaxy wasn't confirmed.
Yeah,
No Life is Strange was.
Okay, yeah, I think Guardians coming to Switch is interesting. I don't know how that's gonna run on the Switch.
No, it didn't look like it ran well on whatever they showed it. Whatever was there before, so.
I'm 1000% buying this game because I love Monkey Ball. And this is like a good Monkey Ball game because the last game that came out was not a good game.
Go Bananas wins Super Monkey
Yeah, I
Ball
heard
Banana Mania.
Like I
rolls onto
remember, like
Nintendo
back
Switch
when I was
October
hyping
5th.
up, like Sonic Adventure 2 on GameCube. A lot of people love.
It's a blast from
Super
parties
Monkey Ball 2.
past, and you're invited.
Better be Mario Party 1 in there.
Ready for another round of Mario Party Mayhem? Of course you are. It's a superstar collection of Mario Party boards and minigames.
But is this a
Live it up
separate
on
game?
5 classic boards from the Nintendo 64 era, including Peach's birthday cake.
Is this a separate
and
game or is this an
Spaceland.
addition to?
Each
Super
board is
Mario
packed
Party?
with zany events
I think it's
guaranteed to keep
enough.
you on your
I
toes.
don't know.
And when we say zany, we mean it. Jump,
Oh,
connect blocks.
Yo, show bumper balls. If you don't show bumper balls, does it even matter?
In hilarious over-the-top minigames, all of which support button controls. With 100 minigames from the Mario Party series catalog, you'll have a blast in this all-star fun fest. Here's a little party favor. All game modes work with online play.
okay.
Even if you're partying solo, you can randomly match with other partygoers worldwide.
I feel like that lasts for trouble, but
Playing
I'm
a board
interested.
game online with friends? Save your progress mid-game, grab a snack, then resume the festivities. Stickers are also available to communicate with others.
Of course
It's
they are.
time to party in
Oh,
Mario
nope, it's a
Party
new game.
Superstars. Launching on the Nintendo Switch
It's the new
system
Mario
October
Party.
29th.
Oh, and they're telling us which
Pre-orders
games are going to
begin
be
today on Nintendo
on the
eShop.
Treehouse. This will be on the Treehouse later.
What did you think? Before we show this next trailer, I'd like to say one thing. Currently, we're working hard on the latest game in the Metroid Prime series, Metroid Prime 4, which we previously announced. But today, we'd like to introduce another new entry in the Metroid franchise.
Here we go. All right, let's fucking
Please take a
let's get
look.
real. Let's get hype.
Yep.
Please be okay. I was gonna say, please be more than what that was.
Just the title.
I don't know how I feel about this suit design.
Don't like the helmet.
I just don't like the colors. The helmet
Color
does
scheme is
feel
kinda
yeah,
whack.
Yeah, the color scheme's a little bizarre.
You think this is probably being made by the Samus Returns team?
By which team?
The Samus Returns team?
Metroid Dread. That's an interesting name. I'm not sure who would have made this. I mean, I'm digging some of this melee combat.
It's not a big Metroid guy, but I was like, you know, it is a series playthrough that's on my, that's pretty high up on my list right
Yeah. I mean, this
I know
looks,
people have been wanting Metroid for a while, so like this is good for them. I don't care, but it's good for
this
them.
looks badass. I'm fucking pretty pumped for this. I wonder if this is gonna launch this year.
I don't think so.
I think so. I think it could.
Oh, it's stayed on Treehouse though, that's cool.
No release date. Hit us with that. Hit us with that November. Hit us with that September.
Oh wow, oh wow.
October, baby. Let's fucking go. All of a sudden, Nintendo's got some fall games.
That was the trailer for the first new 2D Metroid game in roughly 19 years. the brand new
Well, definitely
Metroid
playing through
Dread
that this
game.
year. Or
As
that
the name
series.
Dread implies, this is a Metroid game with a new feel, showcasing a variety of threats that Samus will encounter. It's scheduled to be released on October 8th, so it won't be too long until launch. On that same day, we'll also be releasing amiibo figures for
Interesting.
Samus and the Emmy, the robot seen in the video. Let's move on to more Nintendo
15
Switch
minutes already
headlines.
done.
These familiar franchises are back on Nintendo
Gex?
Switch.
Getting some ports.
Get
Oh
ready
my
to
God.
get
It's all
down
third-party
in the
stuff, I'm
latest
pretty
Just
sure.
Dance game.
Yeah, I mean this is kind of par for the course with some of the more recent directs. Is they listening to right now
Yes,
Hit the
definitely.
I'm just gonna
dance
mute
floor
this.
in Just Dance
because this is gonna get fucking god damn it.
The arcade smash hit Cruisin' Blast is speeding onto Nintendo Switch.
This is
Blast your way through nearly 30
interesting.
open
This
Can
is
I
another,
make a
like,
playlist of
I
all the
don't
cruising
know if
songs?
I don't know
Up to
if this is a
4 players can race
licensed
together,
song.
so pick your favorite vehicle and
No,
hit
this is
the
a Cruising
road.
USA song.
Okay.
I'm
Cruisin'
assuming.
Blast launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Okay,
It's
I'm gonna
the
go get my
ultimate
tea.
Dragon Ball
Did it make a
Z
Kakarot for the
experience.
Switch now? Yeah, I guess so.
Relive the story of Goku
Plus
and
a new
other
power
Z
awakens.
fighters through 4 sagas in this action RPG. Saiyan, protect the Earth
Have you played
from
this
an
game?
invasion by Vegeta
No.
and Nappa. Frieza, take a stand against
It
the
recently had some DLC that I heard was pretty good.
Battle
Yeah,
the
I think it's
androids
part
and
of this
fight
collection.
to
It
the
said
death.
on the bottom plus a new
Majin
something.
Buu, an epic showdown
If it's
with
the
most
Future Trunks
fierce
stuff, then that's like the newest
Along
DLC.
with the main story,
Yeah, then it
you
probably
can
is gonna
explore the vast
include that.
world of Dragon Ball Z.
I heard it's like a 7
Hey,
out of
why
10.
not help out the locals?
Like it's
Or
fine.
collect ingredients for delicious meals. You
I
can
mean, I feel like
always
that's
train
the
to acquire
case
new
with, like,
skills, too. There are lots of
all
things
of
that
the
keep you
quote unquote
busy.
good anime games.
The boss battle episodes, A New
They're just
Power
like, you know,
Awakens parts
they
1
are
and
what they
2
are.
is also included.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z
Wouldn't say that about
Kakarot,
the
plus a New
Naruto
Power
games
Awakens
personally,
set punches its
but,
way onto Nintendo Switch.
Like, you think they're
September
better than a
24th.
7 out of 10?
Grab a golf
I don't-
club
I don't
and
know
get
about
ready to
that.
tee off.
I would say Ninja Storm 2 was personally. Ninja
The
Storm
Mario
2 was
Golf
really
Super
really
Rush
good.
game launches soon.
I've only
Here's a
played
quick
the first
glimpse
3. I
into
haven't
each
played
of the
4 yet.
modes.
I played the first 3 in
Standard golf.
Generations. Yeah, like
I don't know. I don't think I've ever played an anime. I don't think I've ever played an anime game that I would say was a necessarily a good game.
Hit different types of shots. and
oh,
aim
Dragon
for under par.
Ball, the Dragon Ball, what you call a game?
Yeah, Budokai
Budokai?
Tenkaichi. No,
Budokai, yeah,
no.
Budokai.
Smack your ball, then
I don't.
chase
I'm
after
sorry.
Yeah, the fighting games can be hit or miss, but I don't think there's been like a
Outpace your
good
rivals with special
story-driven
dashes
And a lot
and
game.
of,
special
and I
shots.
think it was like Xenoverse 2 reviewed very
I guess
well.
Yeah, I
Like,
heard
for a
University was
handheld
good.
Game. Like it got like
Duke it out over 9 flag marked
it was like
holes
a
in an obstacle
8
filled
average
arena.
from a lot of people.
Capture 3 flags to win. Golf Adventure. Go from rookie to pro with your
The
Mii
only
character.
thing I don't like about this is that you have to use your Mii. I wish you could just pick a Nintendo character.
And
I
here's some
I
news.
don't like Mii's like
Free
that.
updates are planned for future release.
Wait, are
including
you
additional
golfing in
courses
New Dog
and
City?
playable characters.
Looks like it.
The fairway's almost open.
Where can I get an amiibo of
And get ready to ace those shots
Bowser in his
Mario
golf attire?
Super Rush, swinging onto the Nintendo Switch system June 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Ready for the ride of a lifetime? Welcome to the vast and vibrant
The
world
more
of
I've seen the
Monster
gameplay
Hunter.
on this, the more like interested I am.
Oh, this is a. I'm playing this. This game looks amazing.
As a rider in this RPG adventure,
Because
you'll
the first
explore
one was very
diverse
slept on,
landscapes by riding
apparently.
your Monstie, a monster
And
companion.
I thought about getting it like on 3DS.
Gather
and it's,
materials
like,
such as
way
honey
too
and
expensive.
ore,
It's like
then use them to
$100.
craft items for
If you
your
want
journey.
to play it at this point, from what I understand, you might as well just play the mobile port because it's also an
Beware
HD
of the
version
many
of it.
monsters roaming about. Some are
I'm not
docile,
playing anything on
but
mobile.
others may suddenly ambush you. To fight,
Port it.
you'll team up with
Port
your
it later.
Monstie and use weapons.
I don't
and
think they're gonna
skills
port
to
that game
overwhelm
later.
Enemy monsters in turn-based battles. Win, and you'll be rewarded with their materials, which can be forged into new weapons and armor. Hey, Is that an egg? You might be able to hatch a new Monstie. Incredibly powerful Monsties can
Yeah, I'll
also
need
hatch from
someone
rare
to
eggs.
like play this game and make sure
Need
there's
more
no
traveling
spiders
buddies?
before I
Join
buy
up
it.
with friends for co-op multiplayer
So it won't
quests and
technically
battles.
be a day one purchase, but like I would
Buckle
buy
up,
it day
Ryder.
one.
It's going to be a real monster of an adventure. Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin soars onto Nintendo Switch
Oh,
July
watch it in the
9th.
treehouse. See if any spiders show up.
You can play the free demo on June 25th and carry over your save
nice.
data to the full game.
Demo. Oh,
Here's a new
WarioWare.
game from the head of a certain company.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Did you miss me? Hey, what do you mean? Who am I? It's a me, Wario. And it's finally ready. A brand new game from my company. Check it out. You get to control me. Time to do this. Look at me go. Wah, rats. Check out these chumps. They came back and they have wonderful new talents. Throw that stick thing.
Like if Ashley wasn't this trophy, like that would be a
Use
cool
the
first party
spinny
pick.
whatchamacallit. Ha!
Yeah.
Nailed it. Same micro game.
Like it'd be different. She'd have a different. Like I feel like she'd have a unique kit. Like
I almost forgot some big news. 2 people can play together at the same time. So play nice, or else.
yeah, I'll be honest. Like this. Like I like the WarioWare stage in Smash, but I don't.
Better get ready for some micro game mayhem.
Oh, I mean, there are people that love WarioWare, and this is
Oh, I
going to
know,
be
I know.
like a big release for a lot of people.
Exclusively on the Nintendo Switch
Oh, for
system
sure,
September
100%.
10th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What you just saw was the trailer for WarioWare. Get it together. In the latest installment of this series, there are new microgames that let you control Wario and his friends. There is also a 2-player co-op mode, which greatly expands the gameplay. It's releasing in the near future, so stay tuned. Next, please take a look at this.
Well, this should be something big.
Yes, SMT5, baby, let's go!
Yeah, but like this is something we know
As a
about.
high school student living in Tokyo,
But we haven't seen gameplay. We haven't seen any. Like we've literally seen a trailer. That's it.
This isn't a get
This
hype
game was
moment for
announced
me.
2 years ago. No,
but
this is
that
a fucking get hype
reality is
moment.
upended after you get
Doesn't it already have a release date?
into a different
It got
dimension.
leaked.
So it's still. I mean, I don't know.
No,
this isn't.
dude,
This
we
isn't
haven't
get
seen
hype for me.
gameplay. We don't know anything about the story. Like I'm hyped.
Yeah, you can be hyped. I'm just saying I'm not. I'm not hyped.
That's fine.
Another Tokyo exists, a post-apocalyptic world where angels and demons reside. Suddenly, you fuse with a mysterious
Use.
gaining the power to fight demons. What lies ahead in this
Whoa!
alternate realm?
Give us an amiibo, baby. Give us an amiibo.
If they drop a
Are you kidding
amiibo
me?
right now,
The
then
world
I'll
is
be
now
hyped. But
transformed into a sprawling, demon-infested wasteland. Though friendly demons do exist here, many are hostile and will attempt to destroy you.
Ooh, the
Harness your
sword!
newfound powers to fight demons using a command-based system. Finding their weak point is key. By targeting it, the number of consecutive actions you can perform in a combo will increase. Though demons are formidable opponents, you may be able to recruit them via negotiations, which begin when you open a conversation with them. If a negotiation is successful,
yeah, I saw that.
a demon
So
will
I don't know if you're
become
looking
a
at the Twitch chat, but
powerful
Nintendo tweeted out 11 hours ago that they don't want anyone co-streaming
By
this.
rejecting
So
a demon's request, they
Oh,
may
well.
feel
We'll find out.
motivated and join you as an ally.
They'd have to find us to do something about it.
Demons that do join
No one
you
knows where we
fight
are.
alongside you and grow stronger. By fusing demon allies, another demon can be created.
a bunch
I mean,
of
that's-
bunch of people are still co-streaming it, including like big names like IGN and stuff. So
Abilities will
Yeah.
vary, granting you a powerful
Oh, my boy,
customized to your
Fairy
needs.
Jack Frost, get out of here.
Challenge the
This is
many
the best part of the
demons
show so far.
roaming this post-apocalyptic world by harnessing the power of your own.
I mean, this was a game I was gonna buy anyway, so like I'm not
What destiny
like this.
Yeah, but we
Like it
finally
looks
seen
cool.
gameplay, like, in the
Yeah, but
12th
it wasn't
November.
gonna like I wasn't gonna be dissuade. The only thing them showing this game could have done to me was potentially made me not interested.
Collector's edition, collector's edition, collector's edition, damn it, collector's edition.
That was the latest trailer for Shin Megami Tensei 5 from Atlas. This is the newest game in the series. Please look forward to future updates. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Celebrate
Oh,
10 years of
that's cool, Danganronpa.
in despair.
I think I bought the trilogy on Steam. I should get around to playing it.
I bought all the games on PS4.
1, 2, this is a test of the school broadcast system.
Three games in the deadly Danganronpa series are coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, is it one collection with 3 games in it?
Yeah.
Monokuma,
It's all
the
3 of them.
self-proclaimed school headmaster, has trapped you and
Interesting.
other high
I'll
school
probably
Well,
grab this.
it doesn't include
literal
Ultra Despair
life and
Girls.
death.
That is
The
something
only
that's
way out of the school and this lethal game is to betray the other students. And so
but that's
it
still like
begins.
all 3 of those on Switch is awesome.
When a student meets their demise, a class trial will take place to reveal the culprit.
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mia? Tanya, I had no idea.
I still have no fucking clue what this game
Use the
even
evidence
is.
you've gathered to refute contradictions and
It's
find the guilty
a
party.
murder mystery visual novel.
Are you okay? Plus, the board game from Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony has been expanded into a standalone game. Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp. An all-star cast of characters from
What?
the Danganronpa series will come together to battle at a tropical resort.
Dude, this is a niche Japanese
Who's the
game.
strongest of them all?
Oh no, I know it is.
The longer the title becomes, the more niche the game is.
Danganronpa Decadence launches
Is
as a
that
physical
is that
exclusive
fa-
on
canon,
Nintendo
Mike? Is
Switch
that factual?
later this year.
Oh yeah.
All 4 games will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop.
Wait, so there is a collection and then there's also individual? Is that what they just said?
We hope you're
I
not
don't
afraid
know.
of ghosts.
Fatal Frame. Oh shit, new Fatal Frame.
In this horror adventure game, you'll
I
uncover
don't-
the mysteries
I don't think this is
surrounding
new. I
the
think this is
ethereal but deadly Mount
something we've known about.
believed to be at the center of
I don't know if
No,
it's a
we-
port
no,
or
we
if
have
it,
not known about Fatal
Ghosts
Frame.
frequent this mountain. Your only defense is a camera.
I'm pretty sure that
held
there's
cast
been a Fatal Frame Fatal Frame game in development for a bit.
Face your fears
And this is a
and
port of an old
variety
game.
of unsettling locations.
Oh, okay.
I have no
This
idea.
spine-chilling story features various protagonists, letting you experience the
Oh, you
game
don't
from
know if it's a
different
port or not?
perspectives.
I'm not sure.
New costumes and photo modes
I think
are
it's a port.
included
I
in
think
this
it's a port.
version.
I think it's a port.
Can you investigate Mount Hikami and stay alive? Fatal Frame. made
Metroid
in
Dread is
Black
getting a
Water,
collector's
creeps
edition.
onto
It comes with
Nintendo
an art
Switch
book,
this
art
year.
cards, and a steel book. So I will be
These
getting
games
that.
and DLC are coming soon. Some even today.
Some
Ooh, today.
Doom Eternal.
Your
Okay.
war is not over. Raise hell in the first campaign expansion for Doom Eternal, The Ancient Gods Part 1.
I think it's safe to say at this point
Challenging combat awaits.
they're probably going to end the show with a new Breath of the Wild trailer.
In demon-infested ruins and rain-swept terrain. The fate of the cosmos is in your hands. Get slaying when this campaign expansion launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Get ramped up for 2 iconic skateboarding games fully remastered.
I'm going to
in
mute this
HD.
too because I'm assuming this is going to play
Skate
licensed
the
music.
era-defining jam.
Yeah, good call.
I mean, I already messed up because they didn't mute the Just Dance segment entirely, so
Yeah, but it is, yeah. I've played licensed music on my stream before, and I have not gotten copyright for it. I only think it really happens if you have like a very big channel that you're more prone to being flagged.
maybe, yeah.
One group of heroes can stop her. The Strange Brigade. In this thrilling adventure, you'll blast through an army of mummified monstrosities while solving
Okay, so apparently that Fatal Frame game was like trapped
Go
on
it
the Wii
alone
U.
or team up with
So
other
that's
daring
cool.
adventurers
Interesting,
in
okay.
local wireless co-op and
Xenoblade,
online play.
damn it.
No, instead
Fire
we're getting
Emblem, damn it.
we're getting whatever the
Strange
fuck this
Brigade
is.
launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, I already know about this game.
Cosmic proportions.
Yeah, same thing with Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Mario and
But
his
they
friends
no,
will
they
team up
just
with the
showed off
rabbits
a
once
lot of
again to
like
restore
gameplay
order to
and
the
stuff at the
galaxy.
Ubisoft.
We were both buying that game regardless.
Evil from plunging the universe into chaos.
I know, but I'm just saying that like in general, they showed off a bunch of gameplay at the Ubisoft conference. They don't need to
Rabbit
show it this
Rosalina
again
joins
at the
them.
Nintendo Direct.
Is she bored already? Explore planets filled
I mean,
with
it's just
quirky
gonna be here
residents
again for like less than a minute. This not they're not gonna harp on this. They're just including it.
And in this fresh take on the tactical genre, our heroes can run freely around the battlefield, creating new strategic and chaotic possibilities.
That's
So
cool.
aim
I'm
for
very
victory
I like. I
with a
kind of
little
have
help from
like
your
that you
friends.
can just kind of free
Wait,
move around and
Who's
stuff.
that? Well, one thing's certain. This is gonna be one heck of a galactic adventure. Mario
I like how they
plus
went from
Sparks of
Mario can't hold guns. Ah, fuck it, give him dual
onto
pistols.
Nintendo Switch next year.
Yeah.
Put him in Fortnite.
Kirby?
Orange Star Motion is
I don't know. It sounded like Kirby floating. Oh, is this Advance Wars? Whoa.
Is this Advance Wars?
This is a
Oh,
new
shit.
Advance Wars game. Or it's a remake of the original. Wow. Some people are going to be losing it right now.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fuck. This is actually pretty dope. This is probably so far the announcement of the show for me so far.
Thrilling stories.
I mean, out of
memorable
new
characters, and
announcements,
vibrant
it's
gameplay
definitely
are in
Metroid
store
for me.
as you
But
lead the commanding officers to victory.
Advance Wars is cool. Like I will definitely play this game.
The Metroid thing for me is really dope, but like, oh, 2, okay. The thing with me with the Metroid thing is it's something I expected at some point. This is
Yeah,
something
that's
I
fair.
did not
That's
expect to
something
ever
I was
happen.
genuinely surprised.
Not only that, expected like it's a fucking little bit of a remaster.
Last announcement.
It's Breath of the
With
Wild.
yeah, 8 minutes is Breath of the Wild. Unless it's something brand new or Splatoon deep dive, but oh, Age of Calamity, don't do this. No, there has to be one more thing at the end of this. There's no way they're ending with this. There's no fucking way. He said last announcement, right?
Yes.
There'll be a one more thing. If they don't do a one more thing after this, ooh, people are gonna be pretty upset. I mean, this is a dope weapon.
That's Friday. Yeah, there's gonna be now Breath of the Wild 2.
Okay, yeah, they got 7 more minutes.
I was
Yeah,
told
here we
or
go.
something.
Yeah, here's Ainuma.
I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you've just seen is a trailer for the first
Unless
wave
it's a
of
deep
DLC
dive on
for the
Skyward
Hyrule
Sword.
Warriors Age of Calamity expansion pass from Koei
I
Tecmo
hope not.
Games.
For
It will follow
others'
Link
sake.
and his allies through more battles that took place 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you'll look forward to it. I have a few more things to share with you all today. We'll begin with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD game, which launches next month.
We'll begin with, so there's going to be something he ends with.
Yourself in the role of Link by using 2 Joy-Con controllers for intuitive motion controls.
If I'm remembering correctly,
In handheld mode,
there was an E3 where they ended with Breath of the Wild, and then the treehouse opened with them playing a small portion of Breath of the Wild. So I can see them doing that right now with the sequel.
what is the origin of the Master Sword? Why did a woman named Zelda become the legend for future generations? These will all be unraveled in this game.
Too bad I can't play it, huh?
We hope you're looking forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
6 minutes.
Next up,
Oh shit! A Game & Watch.
Let's fucking go.
here's a little something you might like. This is a Game & Watch system that lets you play 3 games in the Legend of Zelda series.
3 games?
This year, the original Legend of Zelda game reaches its 35th anniversary.
And, I'm getting that
While
shit.
we don't have any campaigns or other Nintendo Switch games planned, we've been working on this Game & Watch system as a special item to help mark the occasion and reflect fondly on the earliest...
Oh,
Legend
no
of
other
Zelda.
Switch games planned. Interesting.
It will come with the first game in the series, The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and the Game Boy
This is
version of The
actually
Legend of
dope.
Zelda, Link's Awakening,
This is way, way better than the Mario one.
as well as a special version of the Game & Watch title Vermin.
The Mario one,
starring
which
Link as
Like,
the
I would very much like to play the original Link's
It's
Awakening.
still
but
currently
don't
in
play
this
the remake,
box.
so this
From
is
longer
cool.
Legend of Zelda games to the pick-up-and-play game Vermin. In addition, regarding the watch
This is
functionality
way
of the
more
Game &
fucking
Watch
full of
system,
things in it
we've
than the
added
Mario
a
one
clock
was.
based on
I think I have to buy 2 of these.
and an interactive
One for
timer
you, one
themed
for
after
collecting
Zelda 2,
purposes?
The
Yes.
Adventure of Link. You can play with both of them by taking control of Link.
I was like, are they gonna do Link to the Past for a second? But
We hope you'll enjoy playing
Link's
this
Awakening
Game
makes
& Watch
more
system
sense.
whenever and wherever you'd like. Alright, here's the last thing we have to show you. This is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Alright,
2 years have
let's
passed
fucking go.
since we first
Let's
announced
fucking go
this
right
game,
now.
and we've been unable to share anything with you in that time. However, development has been steadily progressing. For today, we've prepared some new footage to show a bit more of the game. Please take a look.
Let Zelda be playable. Come on, you can do it. I believe.
This is me reacting to Brenden reacting to Breath of the Wild. And Zelda's dead. The legend is actually a legend.
The legend is over.
Oh shit, okay.
Whoa.
What happened to Link's arm? Holy shit.
He has one for all and he punched somebody once.
So, the whole I bet Hyrule is just completely fucking destroyed. And some of it's in the air? Like, where the fuck was he just now? Oh, so maybe the Sheikah Slate is part of his body now? What the fuck is happening?
Alright, quick bets on the name.
Now that it's taking place in the sky, I have no idea.
I got it. In the sky, Skyward Sword.
They're definitely going to release the title right now, right?
Gonna release it 2022, boy.
The Wild. Breath of the
So,
The
what
Legend
did
of
you
Zelda
think?
Wild
This time around, the setting for the adventure
Castle,
has
I
been
don't know.
expanded to include the skies above Hyrule. We'd like to ask you to wait a bit longer. We're aiming for a 2022 release, so I hope you'll look forward to it.
Fuck, that game is gonna potentially be really fucking good.
That's all for this Nintendo Direct. We are diligently continuing development on a number of other games we didn't show today. I hope you'll continue looking forward to what's in store on Nintendo Switch.
I mean,
People are like really blown away with this direct, and I'm just like, meh.
it had some good little games in there. I mean, I think Advance Wars for
yeah.
people is big. I think WarioWare coming back is big. I don't think I'd put this up there with one of Nintendo's best, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take more Breath of the Wild always, so or more Zelda stuff always.
I thought Doug Bowser was Bruce Willis.
As you know,
That is Bruce Willis.
we're all about creating experiences that deliver surprises and smiles. And I have to say,
I found myself smiling through that entire.
I mean, Metroid's pretty hype.
You're
the
president, so of course you're going to say that.
In the weeks and months ahead. Nate, that last clip was incredible. So many questions. Where do we start? What did you think?
Oh, well, Doug, they had me at the first mysterious red tendril. You know what a massive Zelda fan I am. But that's 2022, and I'm frankly just looking forward to seeing all the games that are in the pipeline just over the next couple months for Nintendo Switch. We've got Mario Party Superstars, WarioWare Get It Together.
I mean, if you look at potential 2022 for Nintendo right now, it's Pokemon Legends, Splatoon 3, and Breath of the Wild 2.
I don't think Splatoon 3 is coming out next year.
Didn't the initial tease have that there?
I don't remember that, but I would like if it is, then cool. Like I bet it is.
I'm pretty sure the trailer said that.
Doug, are we doing the dad joke thing again?
We are.
I've only watched that trailer once, so I would not know.
But seriously, everyone, this game is just packed with content.
Yeah, the trailer is 2022. I mean, that can obviously change, but
Speed golf, battle golf, the golf adventure mode, and the option to play with buttons or motion controls. And you can play with up to 4 people locally or online. I can say this one is definitely going to be taking up the majority of my summer gaming time.
Oh yeah, you and me both. And there's plenty.
I think about what else was announced because right now the 3 that stick out to me. Well, I mean, Breath of the Wild 2 is cool. Like I'm excited for Breath of the Wild 2.
And we'll be kicking off our first segment with the producer of Metroid Dream. Sites on.
I mean, the big announcements: WarioWare, Advance Wars, Metroid Dread. Are we missing one?
Yeah, like,
are we missing
yeah,
like announcements?
Fucking John is saying this is one of the strongest directs in years. No, I'm sorry.
I like there's a certain type of Nintendo fan that is the case for, because it's like hitting some smaller titles and also hitting things like a new Metroid game is a big deal for a lot of people.
Thanks again, everyone. We can't wait
yeah.
to watch the thing. And with that, I'll turn it over to Sakamoto-san and the Treehouse team.
Oh, whoops, I don't want that. We'll watch a little bit of this if they play some gameplay live of Metroid. Otherwise, probably wrap things up as far as streaming goes. I will say, like, I'm not mad about the Smash character. I'm not mad about Tekken being in there. But like, for me personally, A, I was not expecting that, and B, not really hyped about it.
The fact I wasn't expecting it was working in its favor. Like, yeah. I kind of probably, in the same way I never considered Sephiroth, I just kind of didn't include it as a possibility.
If, like, at this point, I kind of ruled out Tekken. Like, before, early in the DLC, I kind of expected Tekken, just because they were giving us, we got 2 Street Fighter, we got Terry. I was like, oh, it would make sense to see a Tekken character at some point. And then that kind of failed again, like fell away from my expectations when they were going on the other places.
As far as I'm concerned, there is no internal rhyme or reason to the order that they release characters in, with the few exceptions of maybe, like, the Byleth or whatever. I forget if that coincided with Three Houses at all. But there's no real rhyme or reason to when they release a character, so even if there was like a pattern of some sort, I would be like, anything can go. They might release Babam next.
Yeah.
But Tekken Rep is something that I kind of wanted, but forgot about and just assumed it wasn't going to do it.
Like on Jeff Keighley's thing, and I'm just like, how?
Wait, what happened?
I just don't.
What'd you say?
I just don't get it.
What did you say? I missed it.
People are rating Nintendo's Direct today, and the 38% A, 31% B. Like, I don't get it.
I mean, to be fair, you wouldn't have been happy if it was Mario Zelda fucking other thing too, because you wanted Fire Emblem. You wanted Fire Emblem.
What about a new Mario? I'm excited for Breath of the Wild 2. Breath of the Wild 2 looks interesting.
I'm just laughing at Eric tweeted, "It's 5 minutes till Nintendo Direct, so do y'all think Luigi and Guigi ever kissed or nah?" That's a pretty great tweet.
Yeah, so the Samus Returns team is working on Metroid 5.
That makes sense. I don't know who made that game. I don't know if it was Grezzo or someone else. The question is that collector's edition going to be released here?
It was on the American Nintendo, if I remember correctly.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm curious how...
America, check out the Metroid Dread Special Edition releasing on 10/8, which includes the game, a steelbook case, art book, and art cards covering all 5 games in the 2D saga. I'll send you the link right here.
I need to know if Advance Wars is getting a physical copy. That's what I need to know.
Probably. I would expect so.
I also need to know, like, how is Link like phasing through things? Like, I need to know what's going on with his arm.
This is the Monato's power.
Fuck, that means Link in Smash 7, Smash 6 is gonna be completely different. I mean, his arm was, I'm just assuming, the Sheikah Slate, which I'm assuming then the initial trailer when they find Ganon or whatever down in the under the castle or wherever the fuck they are in that cavern, I'm assuming that when he gets over there and touches him, the Sheikah technology must fuse with his body, and that's what's going on.
So, yeah. I think that's what happened too.
And it's interesting to me because it looks like this game is going to have parts or sections, or maybe a lot of it, that takes place in the sky, but it looks like Zelda falls through the ground. So, like, is this going to be like 3 planes? It's going to be the sky, normal Hyrule, and then underground?
I think this might be a proper, like, save Zelda game.
I wonder if it's going to be like a split situation where, like, there's a portion you play as that, and there's a portion where you're playing as Zelda trying to get out of the caverns.
Part of me doesn't hope that to be the case, because I think that her gameplay is going to be a lot more limited than Link for, like, multiple reasons. Because she's underground, and it'll probably be a very condensed space, but also, like, unless they're just going to share the same kit for for just reasons.
I mean, she can use the Sheikah Slate, so I mean, if she has Sheikah abilities, I mean, she probably wouldn't. She may not have a sword, but I mean, I guess she could pick up weapons. I mean,
she has a Sheikah Slate, but like Link got those from the shrine, so like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that she would just automatically have all the same abilities as him.
I mean, she's the one in Age of Calamity who is, like, researching the Sheikah technology with, not Impa, I forget the other character's name. So, like, she has the knowledge and ability to use all that stuff because she's, like, heavy into researching it. And, like, based on Age of Calamity, like, without her being that invested in that technology, like, Ganon technically wins because he does kill all the champions, but, like, probably would have been much quicker, and Link probably would not have survived. I don't know. I'm excited.
Okay.
Yeah, I do want to see gameplay of this.
There's going to be a collector's edition for the Danganronpa trilogy.
Oh, that's unexpected. I mean,
the game, remix OST, a print set, a poster, and the box.
Interactive here to replenish, but One of the things
I mean, I do want to get these games for Switch. Like, I know that I bought them all for PlayStation, and honestly, the first time I play them will probably be on PlayStation, just because Ultra Despair Girls is still only on PlayStation. But like, if I play it again in the future, I'll definitely want to play it on Switch. So.
When it's targeting an enemy.
This color scheme for Samus is growing on me.
I want to take a moment to say that as Nate and Sakamoto,
I already dug it. It was just the helmet. I don't like how like up close it just looks really pointy on the chin, and I'm not a fan of that.
That's a lot of years. We've been waiting for this for a long time, so we're really excited.
Fuck, I'm watching this gameplay and like it looks good. Like this is probably gonna be a really good game.
Here's another returning move from Metroid Samus Returns, which is the.
So there's been a Japanese collector's edition announced for SMT5, but not a American
and then
one yet.
a new one is.
What I'll say, I don't know if either of you are watching this right now, but what I'll say about this gameplay for Metroid is like it looks very quick, and I like that. Like it looks like a not slow game, and I'm kind of digging this a lot.
No, it looks great.
It doesn't break momentum. I can immediately do a counter.
Oh, that counter is so good.
Yeah, something this game does really well is improve upon the improvements from Metroid Samus Returns. So like you mentioned, we had free aim and the melee counter in that game. And here we have the running free aim, which gives you even more freedom, and the dash melee. So instead of having to stand still
Damn, I mean, this game is going to, again, open up Samus's kit for future Smash Brothers too. She's going to have some good moves.
Yeah,
Ooh, if that's the
love
box
that,
art for SMT5,
Samus
that's going to be
moves
hot.
So well, and it's just all that freedom. It's just this is probably the smoothest I've been able to control Samus in a really long time.
Absolutely, and you've opened up the map screen here, something that.
So
the Advanced War collection is going to be $60.
Just give me physical. I'll pay 60. I don't give a fuck. So before we wrap the stream up, what's everyone's temperature check on this direct? How are we feeling? You want to kick it off, Cam?
Yeah, like I think it was fine. Like I'm happy for WarioWare and Fatal Frame fans. SMT5 was the highlight for me, but that's because I've been waiting for that game for a while. Breath of the Wild 2 looks interesting for sure. Like, what else did I like? I mean, the Danganronpa collection is really cool. I still haven't played the games myself, but I definitely will pick that up for Switch. I'm excited to play Advance Wars. I never got to play Advance Wars back on the Game Boy, so I definitely will get this collection. The Legend of Zelda Game & Watch looks dope as shit. What else? And then Metroid, yeah, and the Metroid looks great. I knew when I heard that Metroid 5 was heavily like rumored, I knew that sometime soon I was going to do a series playthrough of like the 2D games. And now I'm going to, so like that's going to be something I'm going to work on in the coming months leading up to October.
Nice. What about you, Mike? Any highlights for you? Temperature check on this direct?
Yeah, it was fine. We got our Smash reveal. Great for everyone that was, dying for a new Metroid or some Breath of the Wild stuff, because you got that.
Anything that spoke to you? Any standouts for Michael's taste?
Not that I recall.
Are you gonna mess with Shin Megami or no? With your Persona, your recent Persona interest?
It's tough to say. Maybe I thought about getting 3, but then I didn't, and maybe someday I will in the future. Maybe I'll pick up 5. Maybe at some point I'll finish Scramble. Strikers. That's what it's called in the US. I forgot about that. So, or maybe I'm just fucking done with Atlas. Who knows?
Who's to say? What about how do you feel about Kazuya? Is that a hype for you or whatever? Lukewarm?
I would say hype. I would say hype. I already have the character pass or whatever, so like I'm gonna get it, and I will definitely play as him or try him out. And again, we said it before. Tekken was one of those things that I kind of wanted to be in the game, and I can see some people. Actually, I was already reading comments. people being upset with the ad, and I guess there is a valid criticism in being like, oh, you're taking a fighting game character and then adding to a fighting game. Like, that's not very inspired, but I still think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't get down with that reasoning.
Yeah.
I think like, I don't know.
I mean, since I get upset when they add another sword fighter, I can understand being upset that they added another fighting game character. But at the same time, I like seeing these fighting game crossovers.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know. I think with the Smash reveals, whoever gets revealed, no matter what, there's always going to be the people that are out there saying like, well, they didn't add fucking Goku, so fuck this game. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not, Kazuya wasn't who I either A, wanted, or B, was even expecting. So like, I'll jump on board with the unexpected train of like, it's pretty hype for like catching me completely off guard because didn't think that's where we were gonna go.
I even like the reveal trailer.
The trailer was good.
Just because like for instance, Pyramithra, and maybe it's because I didn't play Xenoblade, I felt like that one tried way too hard to be like, oh, what's this for? Are you guys getting a new Xenoblade? And it just went on forever.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, guess what? We're coming to Smash. Whereas this one, it was pretty quick. And it had like some nice little Tekken references. Right?
Yeah. I appreciate about this trailer is that like with this specific direct, it was, we're in Zelda's anniversary year. People are expecting Zelda stuff. We're expecting Breath of the Wild 2 trailer. And they start this tease off with presumably dead Ganondorf being carried to a fucking cliff. So it's like, like I think Cam said it off the bat. He was like, oh, starting with Breath of the Wild. And I was like, oh shit, maybe we are. And then we find out, no, this is fucking Smash, baby. I need to watch the trailer again. Did he get given a letter at any point?
Oh, what?
Did he get a Smash?
No, he didn't get a letter.
He didn't. Okay,
No,
interesting.
he didn't get a letter.
Is this the first time in this?
Sephiroth didn't get a letter.
Oh, that's right. Sephiroth didn't get a letter either.
I didn't get a letter.
They might be the only two then.
I think the heroes get letters and the villains do not. They just show up.
They just show up. Ooh, I like that headcanon. I don't care if that's like reality or not. I like that headcanon of like the villains just like, nah, I'm fucking coming to this game too.
No, I'm in Smash now. Fuck
Hell yeah, that's actually kind of dope. Because like K. Rool didn't get a letter, he just fucking showed up and punched Duckat in the face or whoever.
So going back to Smash 4, because that's when they started doing the letter stuff. Villager got a letter, but I'm pretty sure Mega Man was just there, and I don't remember if Wii Fit got a letter. Matter of fact, a lot of those characters didn't get letters. Maybe in Smash 4 they might have started doing the letter thing more often, but at least starting with
for Ultimate though, were Ultimates all letters?
For Ultimate, they might have done all letters.
Because like I know Byleth got a letter. I know Banjo got a letter. No, Banjo was the same trailer as K. Rool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I get down to letters for everybody. All right.
Whatever.
That's fine.
It's a good idea. Yeah, I like.
No, No. We already decided. The headcanon is the villains show up, the heroes get their, they get their letter.
Yes, even if the letter was off screen, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to.
Like here's the thing. How would a Banjo even got there? Like he got the letter. He got the directions. You know what I mean? Like
that's true.
Didn't show it.
That's true. Exactly. Off screen. Now I like to think that like Sakurai shows up in all black and an eye patch, like in the shadows, and he like hands
Avenger stuff.
The letter. He's like, I have an initiative for you. I have a plan for you. The Super Smash Bros. Initiative. Yeah, I mean, I think overall, like, remove like my personal tastes and biases for what I want to see and what I hope to see. I think this was like a solid Nintendo Direct. It wasn't one of my favorites. I think it had, I think, a lot of different reveals for a lot of different groups. Like you get the Advance Wars people who have been begging for that series to come back in any format for so long. I think Advance Wars people were probably so starved for Advance Wars that they would have just taken a straight up Game Boy port. So the fact that they're getting like anything on top of that
remake,
is kind of
seems like, or a
hype.
extra.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I mean, obviously Metroid is a big deal. WarioWare, another one where it's like, that's not gonna be this big momentous, thing, but there are a lot of people that want WarioWare to come back, so I think that's pretty hype that's there. The Mario Party announcement, interesting to me.
Oh yeah, I guess I kind of did like that, if only because they were like, oh yeah, you can play some mini games from the first one. And I did see the mushroom mix-up and the face lift thing, and I think the minecart one was also from the first one.
Probably, yeah.
I think so.
So is it also board games or is it just mini games?
I think they'd mentioned specifically, I think Princess Peach's wedding cake or the cake one was from the first one.
Yeah, so I don't hate that. I think it probably would have made more sense if they just added all that content to Super Mario Party, but
yeah,
I guess here's where we're at.
$6 again, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's true too, but I think you probably could have got people to like buy Super Mario Party and then buy like the $20 to $30 expansion. You know what I mean? Like I feel like they could have snuck that in, and then you're going from like spending 60 to spending like 80 to 90. I feel like that could have worked, but regardless, it's cool to see them, and it's interesting to see them learn from their mistakes and like off the bat, hey, this is also online, because every multiplayer game should have this option unless there's like a specific reason why it shouldn't. So that's cool. I mean, Shin Megami Tensei 5 looks dope. I mean, I'm still hyped for that game, even though I don't necessarily need a long trailer on it, but it looks cool. When Cam got excited about the sword coming out, like the combat looks good in that game. Like the sword looked pretty dope. So I'm excited for that.
Also, speaking of which, like, wouldn't be surprised if the final Smash character is SMT5 Pro Tag.
I mean, I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah, like her design is really cool. Like her design is like begging to be put in the Smash. You know what I mean? Like,
that is actually kind of true.
And like, man, I would die if we got an SMT5 Pro Tag amiibo. Like, I would be like, shut up and take my fucking money.
I part of me wishes the Metroid amiibo wasn't a dual pack, because at least as of right now, I don't care for this robot dog that's chasing Samus. At all. I think the name was Emmy. I think was the name of the animal or the robot.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
this should be interesting. I'm excited for this Metroid game. I think this will be a very good game. I have the audio off right now, but it seems like a big mechanic of this game is this thing is just constantly chasing you. Maybe that's why it's called Dread, because you always just have this constant state of fear because this robot is chasing you. But
I hope not. I don't like games like that.
I also don't like games like that, but at least right here, this section looks like no. So maybe it's just like certain rooms, like maybe like boss encounters type thing, are more of like this chasing thing. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I think Nintendo has a decent output right now for what they got coming in later in the year, and if things launch on time, I mean, I think they have a pretty stacked so far next year. If you're looking at Legends Arceus, Breath of the Wild sequel, Splatoon 3, and then I also forgot about Mario Rabbids 2. So
yeah, and I definitely think that now that we haven't seen anything from like Fire Emblem or Xenoblade, you can bet your bottom dollar those are both showing up next year.
I think so too. I think at the bare minimum from Xenoblade, you can expect an export. But yeah. I think a new game in that series, if it doesn't get shown, I mean, is obviously well underway. Just because, I mean, that's I don't know if Nintendo outright owns Monolith Soft at this point, but I mean, they're basically a Nintendo studio.
They own Monolith Soft.
Oh, they do. Okay, yeah. So like,
I'm pretty sure
that's their in-house, action RPG studio. So they will, even if they don't make a new Xenoblade game, they'll definitely, I would imagine, make a new action RPG. But they'll probably want to keep the Xenoblade name going.
Should we also mention the lack of anything Animal Crossing?
I'm surprised by that, but also that makes me happy because they could have very easily eaten up time on this presentation showing free updates that are coming that we already know about because they're what were there last year. So this makes me hopeful that they're working on some new content updates for Animal Crossing, and they're just not ready to show it.
Also, something worth mentioning is that apparently during the Game & Watch thing, I forgot the dude's name. He said that
The Zelda
yeah, the
Ionuma.
Zelda guy, Ionuma. He said that the Game & Watch is the last anniversary announcement for Zelda this year.
He also
no
mentioned that
Twilight Princess or Wind Waker ports.
Yeah, because he also mentioned in that this was the last Zelda game coming. So I am surprised by that. I feel like, obviously none of us make games, but I would imagine porting the Wii U versions of those two games that have HD ports is not a lot of work, and would probably generate profit. So I am confused as to the lack of those two specific Zelda games getting ported, but who's to say that can't happen next year or in the future?
Maybe they'll do it after Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
They don't want, they don't want to release they have, they're remastering Skyward Sword. They already have 2 other remasters under their belt that they could port at any time, and Breath of the Wild too.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to release all those at once, because they know that they can spread those out and make a lot more money if they do it that way.
That is true too. Like you got Skyward Sword this year, and for a lot of people it'll be their first time playing it. So
Breath of the Wild next year. So unfortunately, I don't think we'll see those games until 2023.
Yeah.
Unless Breath of the Wild gets delayed to 2023.
Yeah, and I mean, not for nothing too. Like I don't know I don't know if it's just like an augmented Zelda team that's working on Skyward Sword, but like you have the Zelda teams working on these 2 games right now. I'm sure they're done with Skyward Sword or pretty much just polishing it at this point if they're still doing stuff to it. But like you have that team spread so thin already, unless you're gonna give Wind Waker and Twilight Princess to someone else. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous leading into the Metroid reveal that it was gonna be like Metroid Prime Hunters or something. Like I was worried that that's where it was going to go at first.
Wait, repeat that one more time.
There was a part of me that before, when they said like, "Oh, Metroid Prime 4 is in development, well underway, but we have something else or whatever," part of me was like, please don't be something like Metroid Prime Hunters. Like, don't do that to us. Like,
I was hoping it was going to be the trilogy, but
yeah, that I'm still surprised hasn't been fully revealed, because I feel like
I think
enough people have
really
mentioned that that's a thing that exists and is finished. So
yeah, I think they just need to. I think they'll just be like, "Hey, it's coming." Like they don't need to do much on it. They just like, "Hey, it's coming." Like, here's the date. Get hyped. Like that doesn't have to be like a super long trailer or announcement or anything.
Mm-hmm. But I think that'll do it for our impressions, our watch along of the Nintendo E3 2021 Direct. As always, you can find all of our stuff on passthecontroller.io, on Twitter and on Instagram at passcontroller, and check out our weekly podcast. If you like us talking about nonsense right now, you'll probably like that too. And I want to thank Cam for taking the time out of his day to hang with us, chat about Nintendo, watch Nintendo along with us, get hyped with us, get disappointed with us. You got anything you want to talk about, Cam, or in the works, or anything you want to plug?
I'm just well, I mean, we got our PAX panel and coming up.
You have a few PAX panels. You're pretty stacked on PAX panels.
Yeah. But we're talking about the PAX panel we're both on. So yeah, that's exciting. We're gonna be recording that in like a few days, and that's gonna be. I'm interested in seeing everyone's lists. There's like, I'm thinking about making a list of games that like just make my personal top 10 list, and just like see what's missing there, like, because I could definitely see, like, because there's so many good Nintendo games, right? And I think a lot of us have a bunch of different tastes and stuff like that. So I was just like I was playing this, like, when we're seeing Metroid right now, it's just like, man, what if someone doesn't pick Super Metroid? And I haven't even really like fucked with Super Metroid, but I know that's like one of Nintendo's best games, arguably one of the best games of all time. And like, I could definitely, because Metroid, I feel like more than most Nintendo franchises, is kind of like a cult series where like there's a specific demographic that love the series, but like overall it's like I feel like I feel like if you saw the numbers or whatever, like that series isn't as beloved like from Nintendo fans as I think people think. That I would be, I could definitely see that like depending on the people, like someone could definitely be like, oh no, I don't fuck with Metroid. Like all of us be like, oh, I don't really fuck with Metroid. And no one picks Super Metroid.
Well, I am not going to say anything because I do know what all the picks are. But what I will say is this. You should tune into that panel on I believe July 17th is when it airs. Because it is going to be real fucking chaotic. Because... let's just leave it with a whew.
There's some wild picks.
Let's just say if you were going to make your own top 10 Nintendo games, this list probably isn't going to look like that at all. But yeah, until next time.